Paul Comfort, and we're here in Anchorage, Alaska. We just got here. It's after 9 o'clock. It's still light outside. There's 22 hours of sunlight here in the summer months. We're going to show you all around Anchorage, Alaska and their transit system. Then we're going to take the train all the way up to Fairbanks, Alaska and show you all around that town and their public transit system. Come explore with me, Alaska, the last frontier. We started off the visit with dinner and drinks at a fun Anchorage eatery frequented by the locals, and we enjoyed some great live music and ate what I'd been waiting for, even salivating for. Oh, those Alaskan King Crab legs. Amazing. The next morning, we checked out the local transit system and grabbed some coffee and conversation with the system's top leader to hear all about what it's like to run transit in the last frontier and their plans for expansion. Jamie, I'm excited to be here in Anchorage. Thank you so much for welcoming us into your city.
Awesome. Thank you, Paul, for being here and giving us the opportunity to show you around Anchorage and bring you into transit in Anchorage.
So tell me some about Anchorage.
Sure thing. So Anchorage is a great city. I was born and raised here. You know, we have a great transit system. We operate within about 77 square miles. Anchorage's population is about 290,000. Fun fact about this, we have about 1,500 moose in the Anchorage Bowl. So our ridership is, almost back up to pre-COVID levels. So we're super excited to have, people back on the bus and our transportation system, getting to the place where it's thriving again.
So I know we're here in the summer. It's actually not bad outside right now, but in the winter, with all the snow and all, how does that impact operation?
Yeah, we are a winter city. We do plan for that. We make sure that we are ready to go when we have heavy snow loads. We had a record-breaking winter this year. And so what that means for us is, we have to be ready to operate 24/7, and regardless of whether the snow is here. So with the record-breaking snow last year, we actually ended up in a situation where for the first time in many, many years, maybe our 40-year history with transit, we actually ended up having to shut down service. I believe it was twice last year.
So what's the plans for the future?
So yeah, we have some big plans for the future. We want to be able to prioritize the health and safety of our operators and just making sure that we have enough people available, healthy, happy, ready to come to work every day. The other thing that we're really focusing on right now is our business partnerships throughout the community, whether it's with employers, education, and healthcare institutions, really looking at different opportunities as to how they can just basically show their ID, their badge, whatnot, and just get them on the system and ready to ride and get to where they need to go.
Well, this was great, Jamie. Nice to meet you, and we wish you the best as you continue to provide service to this far north city. Thank you.
Thanks, Paul.
This is the only place I've lived where 2 articles of clothing can change your quality of life completely. And one of those is mukluks. And those are boots that keep your feet really warm in the wintertime. And then the other one is this, and it's called a bug shirt. And it is like a mobile screen room that you can wear whenever you're out either picking blueberries or catching salmon, and it allows your body to stay free of mosquitoes while you do the things you love.
Just driving down the highway, you can see Dall sheep and beluga whales.
So if you encounter the moose, you gotta do a wiggle zigzag effect to get away from the moose if they're charging at you. It's a wiggle, you go back and forth, you try to get behind poles or anything if they're charging you.
So Alaska State flower is the forget-me-not.
I think one of the uniquest things about working here and just living in Alaska is it's a choice, right? Most people have actively chosen to be here in a way that you don't have in the lower 48 or really probably anywhere else, that you come here and you see its beauty and you realize all the amazing things you can do here and then you choose to be here.
It was a rainy, windy day in Anchorage as we took a drive along Seward Highway, which has some spectacular views along the dramatic shorelines of Turnagain Arm and the jutting peaks of the Chugach Mountains. We're out here just outside of Anchorage, Potter's Marsh. It's a great wetlands where all kinds of animals from the wildlife, from the moose to the eagles and all kinds of birds are here year-round. It is really what Alaska's known for. A little bit of spitty weather, raining on us a little bit, chilly, even in the summer, but the great outdoors. This is the place to be. It really is the last frontier. Girdwood is a resort town located outside of Anchorage in a valley of the southwestern Chugach Mountains, surrounded by 7 glaciers. There lies the internationally known Alyeska Resort along the slopes of Mount Alyeska. Girdwood is located within the northernmost extent of rainforest on Earth.
With 3 million lakes and 12,000 rivers, Alaska really is the last frontier. While it's twice the size of Texas, only a small percentage of it is actually populated. Now they say when you're walking on trails like this in the woods, you might run into some wildlife, maybe a moose or even a grizzly bear, which is huge. They say you can't outrun a grizzly, so you should ball up down and act like you're dead. But if you come up to a black bear, they say go ahead and fight it. I don't know about that. We're at the top of the mountain at Mount Alyeska at the Alyeska Resort. Just came up the big ski lift up here and it is amazing. Amazing cold, wet exploration day at the top of the mountain. Now to enjoy a cup of joe.
Down the mountain and over to a local brewery to relax with some new friends and enjoy the local craft brews by a warming fire. Now back to Anchorage to meet with Bart Rudolph, who leads the planning for some great new mobility innovations like microtransit, expanding their university pass system to local employers, and they even now have bike lanes in their downtown.
So Bart, tell me what you do for the agency.
I'm the Planning and Communications Director, so I oversee planning, scheduling, marketing, and the rideshare program.
So what are you working on now?
Right now we're working on the winter service change. We do 2 service changes a year, one for spring, one for winter. And then also working to expand our UPass program and explore more business partnerships.
Tell me about your upcoming microtransit service.
Yeah, so we're exploring microtransit in the south part of the city where we don't have a lot of service. So we're looking at expanding microtransit. It's a new venture for us, so it should be pretty exciting.
Any visit to Anchorage is enhanced by a visit to Captain Cook's Hotel, named for Captain James Cook, who famously explored and mapped Alaska's coastline in his last journey looking for the Northwest Passage. And tonight we dined in one of its several fine restaurants and enjoyed some amazing seared halibut taken from that same coastline.
Alaska is known for its festivals, and we happened to catch one while we were here in town, the Bear Paw Festival at Eagle River. You can enjoy the music, the rides, the fun. There's a big fair, carnival atmosphere going on here. Somebody told me there's sausages made with reindeer. I want to go find one. So do you guys have reindeer sausage?
We actually were voted best reindeer in America by USA Today. So yeah, we have the reindeer.
Now it's time for the next leg of our Alaska adventure. From Anchorage up to Fairbanks, we're going to ride this Alaska Railroad train on a 12-hour journey which will take us through parts of Denali National Park, where they recently had some terrible wildfires. But now it's all clear, it's all open, it's all aboard. We took the Alaska Railroad's flagship train, the Denali Star, departing Anchorage as it does every day in the summer for the 12-hour journey north to Fairbanks. Along the way, the train stopped in Wasilla, Talkeetna, and Denali National Park. We were able to enjoy spectacular views of the train's namesake mountain, Denali, the tallest peak in North America. Rode the adventure class and were able to travel between rail cars, taking advantage of the open seating in our Vista Dome car and visiting the Wilderness Cafe. Once again for me, taking a long train ride through nature like this is a perfect way to simply sit back, relax, slow down and commune with nature, letting go of my tight grip on the day and feeling myself slip into an awesome sense of peace and tranquility. In part 2 of our Alaska adventure, we visit Fairbanks. We show you their interesting nautical and rail heritage, the bounty of the sea. Their local transit system is growing, and we talk to their leaders, including the borough mayor. We enjoy the culture and food and visit a Gold Rush Camp saloon for some fun and fellowship. Plus an antique car museum you won't believe, and a visit to the North Pole. And yes, we say hello to Santa. Plus a fantastic paddle boat discovery voyage. Join us on this upcoming episode in Fairbanks, Alaska.